Hi, 18 Cinema Summary here. In this video, we are going to tell you the full plotline of a movie called Into the Dark, Down. The movie tells us about two office workers who get stuck in the elevator. It looks as if the whole building is vacant, so no one will come to help them. As time runs, they two become close to each other. After some beautiful moments occur between them, things get changed abruptly. A romantic start turns into a terrifying end. How will their story unfold? Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie starts with two women are working on their laptops. One of them leaves first. The second lady, Jennifer, finishes her work and is ready to leave. On CCTV, Jennifer comes for the lift on the 49th floor. Jennifer walks into the elevator, and the lift stays on the 42nd floor. The door opens, and no one is there. As soon as the door shuts, a man suddenly calls to wait. Now the elevator has two persons to carry them to the basement. It's Valentine's night, so they both have gifts for their beloveds. The man starts a conversation with Jennifer. A few moments later, the man shows her a doodle draws on the elevator wall, and suddenly, the elevator stops. The man pushes the buttons and calling for help. Then he tries to open the door and also fails. They also jiggle towards the camera, but no response as the building is empty. They try to fetch mobile signals but fail. Jennifer becomes anxious. They even try to find out an emergency escape from the elevator, however, flop again. They are sitting on the elevator floor and waiting for someone to help them. However, no one comes. They start introducing themselves and reveals that the man's name is Guy. They are talking to each other so long until Jennifer is thirsty, but her flask has no water. Guy takes his water bottle and gives it to her. After a couple hours, Jennifer looks uncomfortable while trying to control her pee. Guy convinces her to pee on his jacket. However, she refuses as she feels embarrassed. After a while, Guy says that she may pee in her empty flask. Accordingly, she pees, whereas Guy turns back towards the wall and singing loudly. Then, they learn about each other while they are talking about many kinds of topics. Guy opens his wine bottle and shares it with her. In the elevator, they are lying down in front of each other and make a doodle. Guy tells her that he has seen her before in the building, sometimes in the hall and lobby. He also notices that she is nice, pretty, and someone he wants to know. Jennifer thanks him for his compliment. Jennifer then turns on her mobile camera. She wants Guy to reveal his private secret, but he is about to shy. Jennifer gives her mobile to him and says that she may act before him. Then she talks about her college boyfriend and her quality time. After her act, she says that it's Guy's turn. Guy talks about the most awkward sexual experience he had. After their dialogues, they spend quality time satisfying each other's desires. After doing so, the track change. Now the situation goes to dangerous way. Jennifer says what they have done is normal and casual, but Guy gets angry and his personality changes. After a while, he shows his cell phone to Jennifer. There is CCTV footage of her because he was keeping an eye on her. Guy tells her that he is not an accountant and his name is not Guy. He gets the key of an elevator and inserts it in the keyhole. The elevator then starts moving. Jennifer gets mad after knowing that Guy is actually the security guard and about the key. She makes herself strong instead of getting scared of that lunatic man. She tries to get the key, but the key has broken. She starts hitting Guy with her shoe until he is unconscious. When Jennifer comes close to check on him, he grabs her hair and smashes her head on the floor. Time passes, Jennifer wakes up and Guy is sitting at the corner. She asks him what he wants now. He answers that he would rather kill her than go back to jail. He grabs her neck and hits her on the wall. Guy tells her that he did not kidnap her and angrily slams the door. Jennifer is crying all the time while Guy makes fun of her. He confesses that sometimes when he gets angry, he can't control himself. Now, he will try never to scare her again if she gives him a chance. Guy gets her attention towards the screen, displayed in the elevator on which a promotional advertisement is playing. He states that he wants to take Jennifer there. Suddenly, he grabs the flask and breaks the light. Then an idea clicks his mind and thinks about the elevator's design. There is no screw in the elevator. So, he makes himself reach the roof and hits the roof with the flask and removes the part. It turns out there is a way to escape from the elevator. He tells Jennifer that he goes first and will come back for her, but she refuses. Jennifer then persuades him, so he agrees and helps her climb over the roof. On the roof, she shows her middle finger to him and climbs on the ladder that's attached to the wall. Here down in the elevator, Guy gets crazy and wants to catch her back. So, he collects the shirts, makes a rope, and climbs on the elevator. Up there, Jennifer switches the wall with the help of drainage pipes and circuit boards to get the exit door. She is almost getting to the exit, but Guy reaches and pulls her shirt. Resultantly, they both fall again into the elevator. After a while, Jennifer gets her senses back, notices fire sprinklers. Jennifer then collects the papers and burns them to make smoke. During the process, Guy wakes up and comes forward to Jennifer. She manages to stop him by hitting his nose badly. She gets the advantage of Guy's condition and manages to tie his hands and feet. After some time, Guy is whimpering. Jennifer then turns on her camera and makes a clip of herself. Jennifer further asks his name and wants his confession regarding what he did to her as proof to send him to jail. Guy affirms his real name is John Deacon, and he plans to get stuck in the elevator. He is a security guard of the building, and he used his key to stop the elevator when she was looking at a drawing on the wall. As answering Jennifer's question, he says that he traps her intentionally. Eddie, one of the building guards, appears with his girlfriend, Ruby. They both enter the building and calls John loudly, but no response receives. He looks for John everywhere but can't find him. Suddenly, Eddie's eyes stack to monitor. He is shocked to find Jennifer asks him for help, and Eddie comes to her. While Eddie is on his way, John manages to release himself. Once Eddie reaches the elevator door, he opens it with the help of a rod. Jennifer appears from the narrow space and Eddie tells her to stay there. As soon as Eddie turns back, Jennifer vanishes from his sight. Suddenly, John calls Eddie. Eddie gives him his key, but John says it's not working and asks Eddie for help. Eddie agrees and ascends to the elevator. At that moment, John turns on the elevator upward and dissects Eddie into pieces. Jennifer got scared after watching this, and John hits Jennifer on her head, so she becomes unconscious. After few moments, John is carrying Jennifer on his shoulders. He opens the car's trunk and puts Jennifer in it. Then he comes back, takes Eddie's remaining half-dead body, and throws it into the elevator shaftway. He then washes his blood-stained and changes his uniform. Then, he deletes all the clips of the last 3 days of the elevator's camera. He also killed Eddie's girlfriend and threw her where Eddie was disposed. He drives his car away and turns his car on a narrow street. It's a kerosene container in his hand, and he puts the oil into the trash container. John turns back and opens the trunk to get Jennifer's dead body. As soon as he throws up Jennifer's bags to the trash container, Jennifer sharply comes out and hits John with the oil container. She manages to run away, but suddenly she sees a cigar. She stops the car and comes up with an idea. She tries to hit John, but he jumps into the trash container to save his life. She comes out of the car and walks towards the trash container. She lights a cigar and throws it towards John. Because of kerosene, the trash container is burning, and Jennifer gives a killer smile on her face. And that wraps up our recap this time for the movie Into the Dark, Down. Feel free to drop a comment below as to what we should recap next. Thank you for watching.